What does it mean? Welcome to live chat. Remember that. What do you mean? I can't. So I have to be like this. Okay. Well then, I'm just doing this then. I don't know why I can't. Why I can't then. But this is how the stream is, I guess. This is my predictions for the FNAF movie and expectations and my thoughts and stuff. Um, Now, so I want to say before I actually start this video, stream, because I really can't be. I just need an excuse to not edit my video, guys. I really hate editing, and I can't. I'm not a YouTuber enough to have a editor, so I'm just gonna give myself an excuse to not edit and basically only stream. Um, but my predictions and thoughts on the FNAF movie. Now, so my first of all, my predictions for how good it will be. Oh, hello, Daniel Caffey. Um, I Yeah, my predictions is you remember spoilers. Well, spoiler. It's all speculation, but I'm pretty. I'm going to 100% convince you on one very big plot point using a lot of evidence that was hello. Yes, hi. Um, but yeah, remember spoilers. Okay, spoiler warning. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump into it. My predictions for how good it will do in the box office and how good it will be in general. I think it's gonna be great. It's definitely gonna be my favorite movie. It already is. It already is my favorite movie, and it's not even out yet. But I think it's gonna be pretty good, at least. Pretty great. I don't really see how it can go wrong. It's not gonna be like, crappy CGI. Oh my god, did you see that CGI moment where it was like, oh, are they even trying to make it real? But no, they are animatronics, and when they have to do big, fast movements, it's it's a person in a suit, which is very good. That's very good for the movie. But that doesn't mean that it's not all going to be CGI. Of course, when there's a jump scare, they can't do no CGI. There's gonna be CGI. If you're going into this movie not expecting CGI, then you're gonna be disappointed. But most of it, like most of the not fast-paced movements, is going to be either people in suits or animatronics. I know that when they're on stage or when they're simply standing, those are animatronics. But when they're walking, I'm pretty sure it's a person in a suit. But if they're like jumping at you, jump scaring you, things like that, it's probably CGI. It's Don't expect no CGI. It's not even like it's probably not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. There is CGI. There is going to be CGI. I can confirm you that. If it's not, honestly, I'll be blown away and I'll be even more rock surprised. Anyway, so yeah, I'm expecting it to be pretty good. I don't really see how it could go wrong in production quality and how the animatronics look and the acting. It's basically perfect. Like the animatronics look absolutely perfect down to the endoskeleton bone. Like it just looks absolutely phenomenal. And the acting, they've chosen some pretty good actors. Now, I know absolutely nothing about Josh Hutcherson until the FNAF movie thing. I just know that he was in the Hunger Games and that one silly movie where him and his brother go into space and meet his future self. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, that was when he was a kid though. But the acting when it comes down to Matthew Lillard, they could I don't in my opinion they could not have chosen a better person other than like the guy who played American Psycho and like maybe um what's his name, he plays Green Goblin and Spider-Man. Like other than maybe even that, I don't think they could have chosen anyone else other. Yeah. But um Matthew Lillard is perfect. I've seen Scream and that his play his role as Stewie. What? One of the people are in Parks and Recreation? Oh, Parks. I was wondering what you're talking about. It's I'm guessing it's a show. I've never heard of Parks and Recreation ever, but I guess that's a thing. Um, but yeah, Matthew Lillard. When he played Stewie, he plays a like a mentally ill, retarded psychopath really well. Like, like his laugh and just the way he talks, he plays it really good. And it also means that, I mean, Pluto TV. I don't know what you're talking about at all. Anyway, but the um the and he how he plays Shaggy too. It also means that William Afton is now absolutely invincible because he plays Shaggy in the live action, and Shaggy in the live action, and just Shaggy in general is known to have ultra instincts, and he only needs to use 1% of his power to defeat anyone. Therefore, meaning that he is technically high universal. So yeah, William Afton officially omnipotential. Um, but yeah, the acting and the special effects, I don't see how it can ever go wrong, ever at all, unless they somehow manage to goof it up so much. Especially with how much promotion they have put, so much promotion into this. I didn't even know. There's bound to be some amount of promotion that I don't even know about because of how much promotion they put into this. They've put like 50 septillion TV spots for for the FNAF movie. It's like, okay, you've made enough. I plan like, yeah, we get it. You can promote the movie. Calm down. There's like 50 posters. That's like, yeah, and there's so much sponsorship. Like, what was it? That comp I don't know, that store place that they partnered with some store place I forgot the name of, and UFC even apparently, which I mean, sponsoring UFC is it's a little deal, you know, especially for a game that was made by a singular person and was really crappy, really crappily made. It was scary when it came out, but now playing it, it's like, it ain't scary. Um, but yeah, what else? Now, for the story, I am almost 100% certain on the story. Now, this is where some spoilers could come into play, because I am 100% for most of the things that some of these things are going to happen. Because I have, I've dug in through as much as I could find with actor roles, with everything, with as much as I can find, and there's gonna be a big twist at the end that I know. I know this twist. I'm coming in this into this twist with a twist. There's gonna be two twists when I go to see the movie. The twist is that gonna be the twist in the movie, and the twist is gonna be the twist that I know the whole time that I knew the twist. Um, but yeah, this is where some spoilers come into play. Okay, so mind you, so how the movie's going to start is it's going to start with the security guard, not Josh Hutcherson, but or Mike. It's going to start with the security guard that dies in the first place. The one that looks really old and looks like he was bound to die. He looks like a cannon fodder character. Um, whoopsies. Um, but yeah, it's gonna start with him, and it's gonna have him get murdered, and he's gonna get the Saw Trap experience. Saw X came out a while ago too, by the way. Um, but yeah, he's gonna get the Saw Trap experience, live action, IRL, real life, caught in 4K, and then immediately after that, it's going to go to Josh Hutcherson, either like he's probably going to be at home doing something, just chilling, looking for another job, and right now he's going to be working the security guard job But no, not at Freddy Fazbear's. No, how silly could you be? He's gonna be a mall cop. Yeah, FNAF mall cop official. But yeah, he's gonna be a security guard there. And at some point, I don't know if it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like he's at home first, or if it's just gonna cut straight to Josh Hutcherson slash Mike slash whatever in the mall. But at some point, either before they're at home or after, he's gonna see this guy and his child just simply talking to each other, hanging out, and Josh Hutcherson, oh my god, Josh Hut Mike is going to see it and be like, oh no, a kidnapping! Oh no, I cannot let this happen. And he's gonna walk up to him and he's gonna be like, hello, original gangster. I see you over there kidnapping a child. This cannot be forgiven. Now put your hands up and let's get down on the floor, or rather the fountain. And notice the British accent because he's British. That's That's one of the twists. He's British. Twist number one, he's British. Um, but yeah, he's gonna beat the guy's ass because apparently he's Goku or something. I don't know, but he's gonna beat the guy's ass, and because he beat the guy's ass so bad, they're gonna be whoa, dude, no, this is bad. That guy that was just a guy and his kid. Um, you can't do that. You're fired. Yeah, I don't care that you've got a sister and you'll have to babysit her all the time and you're struggling and you're going to literally be homeless with a little girl. You're fired, bruh. And then yeah, he's gonna be fired and then he's gonna get a notice of delinquencies because he's such a delinquent or something. And then he's gonna at some point, probably either before the the beat down of 87, he's probably it's either going to be before or after. I don't know exactly, remember. I'm not almost dropped my phone. I'm not absolutely genius, but um after the beatdown or before the beatdown, he's going to get a job. He's going to get a call from Steve Raglan. Steve Raglan. Steve Rag and it's going to be saying a security guard job at a abandoned pizzeria with all these animatronics, and the job is to just keep an eye on the monitors. Piece of cake, really. You know, piece of cake. And he's gonna probably turn it down. He's gonna be, no. I would prefer to be a day mall cop than a night security guard at a pizzeria. That sounds absolutely silly. Why would a pizzeria even need a night guard? That's insane. And and then he's gonna get fired, or he's already gotten fired, and it's gonna be like, well, maybe I really need that job. So it's probably gonna happen before he takes the beat down when he's already got a job and he actually has the option to turn it down. But now he's gonna call Steve Raglan back up and I'll be like, yo, you know that job that I turned down because it was so silly. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's not that silly. Can I go there? And Steve Raglan is going to be like, yes, and tell him about the job and everything about how the owner, according to the 9 minute long teaser, the owner is a he doesn't want to let it go yet. I wonder who the owner could be. It's probably has something. His initials are probably WA, something like that. I don't know. Who knows? This is all just guessing. Um, but yeah, he's going to be. He's gonna say, "I have no." If you can't tell, I have no script. I'm just going like out of my ass right now. He's gonna hire him. He's gonna work there, and then he's gonna now. So you're gonna be thinking, oh yes, he's going to bring Abby along on the first night, and that's where things are gonna get crazy. No, you fool. You buffoon! How could you think that that he'd bring Abby on his first night? That's insane. But what's really gonna happen is he is going to hire a babysitter called Kat, Kat, which weird name. Either that's I can't remember exactly. It's either her in in movie name or it's her actual name. I don't know. I couldn't care less. She's for the character anyway. Um, but yeah, she's he's gonna hire her to babysit Abby, and he's gonna go by himself. And what's gonna happen is Vanessa's gonna, because remember, it's not gonna be in one night. We know for a fact that it's gonna be across like probably around 5 nights. So it's actually gonna stay true to its name. It's not gonna be security breach or a ruin or anything. It's actually gonna be 5 nights at Freddy's. But anyway, uh, on my forehead. But yeah, 5 nights at Freddy's. I've forgotten what I was gonna say. Yeah, he's gonna be alone, and the animatronics are going to be silly, a little silly, and I'm pretty sure that Vanessa is gonna show up on the first night. Now remember, I don't know anything about the first night of Michael's thing. Right? She's gonna be in a raincoat and be like, "Brrr, brrr, brrr," on the door. And he's like, what is this person like? Hello, officer, what can I do for you? And she's gonna be like, oh, you must be the new security guard. Let me tell you about all of the lore that these silly people in 2014 took like a whole day to figure out, and I'm just gonna tell you it in like 5 seconds. These robots are possessed by ghost kids. Uh, he's not gonna believe them. But at some point, either first night or second night, because remember, I think Vanessa's gonna show up either on the second night or first night. But before Vanessa shows up, the animatronics are randomly gonna turn on and perform like da 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 da, you know, like that. And he's gonna be and shut them down. And then either after that on night one or on another night on night two, Vanessa's gonna show up and she's gonna talk. And Freddy's gonna like move around or something. Someone's gonna move around. But yeah, on night two, he's gonna hire Kat again to play to be the babysitter. And you might be like, but when's Abby gonna be here? I thought it'll be at least on night two. You're a fool. An absolute idiot. Um but yeah, the yeah, on night two he is going to hire her to babysit Abby again, and then on day three, not night three, day three, the third day. Hello, new person. There's spoilers. There's spoilers in this. Okay, if you're not ready for these spoilers, do not watch this. Day three. So remember, day three, not night three. At some point, Michael would have told Kat about the animatronics, about how they're supposedly possessed, and Kat's going to be like, "What? These silly buffoons! No, this is ridiculous. I must go and do something about this," and get a whole bunch of friends to go in the day on day three to destroy the place, and then they're all going to get murdered one by one, with Midnight Murderous person getting probably killed first by the cupcake, and then various other things happening to various other characters and things like that. I don't know. We only really know about. We know that Hank's gonna have something to do with Bonnie, but it's not where he's gonna die. Apparently, according to his actor, something like that. I don't know. I don't really know what's gonna happen with day 3. I just know that they're gonna get killed on day 3. Night 3, um, that's when Cat is either dead or injured, and he can't hire Cat for the babysitter. And now you might be thinking, why doesn't he just get a new babysitter? I think that Kat is going to be a friend of Mike's, and Mike isn't paying her. And the reason why he's not paying her is because he doesn't have the money, and she's just doing it out of the kindness of her heart. But now she's dead, and he doesn't have the money, and he can't afford a sitter or can't get a sitter or something like that. So now he has to bring Abby, and then that's when the animatronics are really active, especially after day 3 of having killed a bunch of people. And then Mike's gonna be like, "Whoa, hey, stay away from my sister, bruh. Stay away, bruh. Don't touch my sister, bruh. You guys are evil, bruh." And so then Abby's gonna be like, "No, wait, look, they're friendly. They're friendly. They're nice. Don't be mean to them. They're nice." And then Chica will wink, and then it'll be like, "Oh, these guys are nice. Yay!" And then it's all gonna be happy. That's gonna be credits roll. It's like, oh, you thought there was gonna be a bad guy. You thought there was gonna be a serial killer. You thought there'll be a murdering. You thought there'll be stabbing. You thought there'll be Stewie coming back as Scream. No, no, that's just where it's gonna end. It's gonna be like, whoa, these animatronics are evil, and it's gonna be like that one 5 days, that one during the day scene where the animatronics kill everybody. That's it, and that's because they were intruders. They deserved it. They were intruders. They were intruding. So these animatronics are good. They have no. Day 3 is gonna be fine, but then that's night. Night 3 is gonna be fine. Day 4 happens, or they'll just skip right to night 4 or something. At some point, we're also gonna like Mike's gonna be like, the children that went missing. The children that went missing. My brother, Garrett, was one of them. I lost him to the same person that I lost. The other children were lost too. And that's gonna happen. And then on night 4, the animatronics are going to be evil all of a sudden, and maybe are going to have red eyes to signify to signify that they're being controlled by someone. I don't know who. Someone. Yeah, they were or are or will or have or should or would have red eyes. And maybe they're not because people didn't like these red eyes. Or maybe they will just be like, get out of here. But the red eyes are probably going to be gone since it seems like they don't want to advertise the red eyes anymore. But the red eyes are probably going to be gone, and they're just going to have like slightly orange eyes or something like that. But they either will or won't have red eyes. They'll have some change of color in eyes to signify that they're being controlled by somebody, and they won't be so good this time. At some point, Michael will be Michael will be Michael will be caught and put into the saw trap Freddy Fazbear device thing, and Abby's gonna hide in a ball pit from Foxy and things. There's gonna be a hunt and everything, and then for some reason he comes back on night 5, probably for money, desperation, something like that. And because he's so desperate for this money, he's going to go there with Vanessa's gonna get hurt too. Probably on night 4. I'd probably say on night 4 or 5. Vanessa's gonna get hurt and be in the hospital. Probably on night 5. I don't know. Remember, this is where things start to get messy. Okay. Um. But yeah, on night 4, either Vanessa will get harmed or something. And then I don't know why. I don't know what the reason will be for him to come back on night 5. Unless the animatronics aren't evil on night 4, they might not be evil on night 4. I'm not. If they're not evil on night 4, then that's fine. They might just be evil on night 5, and that's where everything goes down. But I have a feeling that they'll start to be evil on night 4, and they'll start trying to kill. But then on night 5, when they come back for some reason, despite knowing that they're evil, um, that's when Spring Bonnery will show up. That's when Balloon Boy will also show up at some point, probably on night 4 or 5. Balloon Boy will show up because we've seen him in the castings. He will show up. The puppet will show up probably on night 5. Golden Freddy will show up probably on night 5 or 4. In fact, that might be a thing. The reason why they come back might be because Abby is still in the pizzeria and they need to get her back. That might be what it is. It's why they come back in the Silver Eyes, because stupid little boys stayed there or came back there. In fact, maybe it's going to be something like Golden Freddy goes to the house and is like, "You need to come back to the pizzeria, Abby." And Abby's like, "Okay." And then they grab a taxi, and that's when they meet Corey Kinchin, and she's like, "Why do I always get the weirdos?" And then they go over there, and then uh, Golden Freddy's gonna try and get her to stop them, reason with them, or something like that. And then Mike's gonna have to go back to see his sister again, and so he saves his sister on night 5. But then that's when Spring Bonnie shows up. Who is this? It's not an animatronic. It's a person in a suit. Who's in the suit? I wonder. Oh no. But yeah, Spring Bonnie's gonna show up. Spring Bonington is gonna show up. And they're gonna attack Josh and Vanessa if she's at the hospital or not. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe no. If Spring Bonnie only shows up on night 5, which I imagine to be, then Vanessa is going to be put in the hospital on night 5. So forget what I said about night 4. Uh, Vanessa's not going to be held on night 4. It's probably on night 5 because that's when I expect Spring Bonnie to show up. I don't expect him to show up on any other night, but he's probably going to show up on night 5 and hurt Vanessa, putting her in the hospital. And at some point, I don't know how this is gonna happen. This is where it starts to get messy. I expect to be right for mostly on the first like 3 nights, maybe even 4th night, but on the 5th night it starts to get messy. At some point, it will probably be revealed that yeah, it's going to definitely be revealed that Spring Bonnie is Steve Raglan and Steve Raglan is William Afton. And then William Afton is going to probably at some point reveal, somehow, I don't know how, William Afton is going to reveal that he is Michael's father. Now, that's not because of what I want to think. It's not about, oh, but no, it's probably, I mean, how could it, like, you're probably thinking, but Seth, how could it be, how could it be, how could he be his father? That doesn't make sense. I don't think he'll be his father in the story, but no, he will. He has to. Now, so this is where spoilers come in, because I will 100% confirm to you, 100%, you will believe that there's no one watching this. you will 100% believe that William Afton, that's Steve Raglan, is going to be. Steve Raglan is going to be. Steve Raglan. William Afton is going to be Mike's father, and Mike is going to be William Afton's son. I can tell you this, you're gonna be 100. No, so this is, remember, this is all speculation. It's not like I've got this confirmed. It's not like it was leaked. It's not like it was something like that. I just know for a fact using evidence from trailers, evidence from casting things. Um, so this is how I 100% know. No, so ages ago, when the FNAF movie was basically first announced, we got four castings for each different character, with Josh Hutcherson being Mike Schmidt, Abby, Piper Rubio being Abby, Steve Raglan being Matthew Lillard being William Afton, and oh yeah, William Afton being Matthew Lloyd, and this other person, Mary Stuart Masterson, being unnamed female villain. And I don't know how she's gonna fit into this. I honestly don't. So remember, there's gonna be a few twists that I won't expect, but I know this for a fact. Recently, well, a few months ago, I think we got a casting from her that said more than just mysterious female villain, but Aunt Jane. So so Mike's Aunt Jane was the thing. So that means that this Jane is Michael's auntie, and that Michael's auntie is related to Michael, right? We know that, right? But then we find out that in another casting, she's cast as Jane Afton. Now, in case you're an idiot, speaking to you, Mrez. In case you're an idiot, um, uh, an auntie is, this is an auntie. This is you. This person here is you. You have a father or a mother or whatever. What, in this case, a father. This is you, right? This here is you. You have a father, and your father has a sister, and the sister is the auntie, which usually means you share the same last name or surname as your auntie, usually. Especially if it's in this situation. Meaning that Michael will have his auntie have the last name Afton. And that being his father's sister means that his father has the last name Afton. And who else do we know other than what other male character do we know that has the last name Afton other than someone named Michael? Unless it's a twist like he's Michael Jr., but I don't think that's going to apply. Yep, that means that William Afton is going to be his father, and Michael will be Michael Afton. That basically 100% confirms it. There's no way of denying that, honestly. It's like, I mean, how else are you going to explain Jane Afton as someone's aunt and not be related to Afton? I mean, right? So that's the main big spoiler. Now the puppet will show up, Balloon Boy will show up, Golden Freddy will show up, and then there's going to be a Springlock trailer, and the end credit scene is going to be one of two things, or maybe even both. And the one of two things is going to be like William Afton's hand twitching or something after the Springlock failure scene, or a teaser of Circus Baby or something like that for the second movie to take place, right? It's going to be something like that, right? It's most likely going to be the sister location one, but remember, it could be both. It could be both. But yeah, that's my predictions for it. I'm almost 100% sure how it's gonna go. There's probably gonna be some twist. There's going to be oh yeah, this is something I forgot. At some point, we are going to get confirmed the bite of 83. Now you may be like, but wait, hold on. Didn't you just say like a while ago that Michael is going to reveal that his brother was also kidnapped? Was one of the people that was kidnapped? And I'm going to say, yes, I said that, but that's what the movie's going to want you to think. But then it will give you a twist. It will give you this twist. Michael killed his brother Garrett by putting him in the mouth of Fredbear, just like he does in the games. Now you may be like, okay, proof, bruh, and I'll give you proof. Here is my definitive proof, and it has to do with the thing. If Michael is Michael Afton, and William is William Afton, and William Afton is the one who kidnapped all the kids, murdered all the kids, whatever. Does that mean that William Afton therefore kidnapped/killed his own son? Unlikely. Very unlikely. It's not likely at all. It's highly unlikely. Especially since in the 9-minute teaser that we get of FNAF, in the FNAF movie, we get a scene of the person who's played as young Mike yelling Garrett, and Garrett is as in the castings Mike's younger brother, and unless he witnessed the kidnapping, then I think the Garrett is gonna be the reaction to Fredbear. And at some point, it's gonna have a situation where, like, I'm still in Fredbear, Mike. I forgive you, or something like that. And that's how it's gonna go down. So I've confirmed to you that the bite of 83 is basically gonna happen, or at least there's not, that Garrett was kidnapped isn't the truth. We know that for a fact. And that William Afton is Mike's dad. What more proof do you want? That's all the proof I'm going to give you. So remember, there was spoilers in this. That's all I'm going to really spoil, because since that's all I really know. But that's what I'm going to expect. I'm expecting it to be very good. Very, very good. So remember, I don't know if there's going to be more than 5 nights. There's a good chance of it, but most likely things are going to start to go really downhill with Spring Bonnie in the 5th night. Remember, things can happen on 4th or 5th nights that I don't really know. The animatronics will probably be evil on the 4th night, and they're going to be really Omega evil on the 5th night, and maybe there'll be a 6th night or 7th night with there's probably going to be a burn down too, since we got to see a stuntman who was hired for the FNAF movie that specializes in fire scenes. Oh no, seems a little sussy. Sussy. Sorry about that. But yeah, now, so remember, this is all my speculation. This is basically confirmed, right? This is basic, like the evidence points to it being undeniable. So it's basically confirmed, but it's not confirmed. So I could be wrong. And there could still be another big twist at the end that I don't know about. Um, but yeah, I'm going to stay offline for basically like the next week because there's going to be a lot of countries getting it earlier, and there's going to be quite a bit of actual spoilers. Because this wasn't really spoilers, it's speculation, it's theorization, but it's confirmed basically, but it's not officially confirmed. It's undeniable, but it's not confirmed. They could pull something ridiculous. I don't know. But there's going to be real spoilers that are actually confirmed by people who have already seen the movie. So, yeah, make sure that you stay off the internet if you don't want any spoilers, any actual real spoilers. That's what I'm doing, so you won't get any, you won't get any more videos. This will probably be my last video for the whole rest of the week until I do a video of my reaction to watching the FNAF movie, since I'm actually seeing it a whole day earlier than you guys in America, because I'm special like that. I'm seeing it a whole day earlier. I'm special because New Zealand gets early for whatever reason. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. See ya. I'm not much critical, but.